What's up? Coach Vic, Warhorse Strength Campus Champion Development Academy. Just wanted to connect with you. Man, if you've been in the real estate business for 5 years or more, you probably had your fair share of ups and downs. And I put together a training regimen because when I started helping athletes and real estate investors that's been in the business for a while, that has that pressure behind them to really perform. Like really, it becomes like this performance thing. Can I do it? They start doubting themselves and what they're doing, why they're doing it. People around them kind of start doubting them because, let's face it, if you've been in the business for 5 years, you already kind of understand that there's not this new way to do certain things. You may have been to enough seminars, you've sat there, now you're probably alumni. You know Donald Trump, you've probably heard him speak. You've probably been to Dave Lindahl's trainings. You've been to Scott Shields trainings. You've been to all the Ron LeGrand stuff. You've bought the Carlton Sheets stuff offline and on TV. You've done all that stuff. So when you really get down to basics, you find out that, good, the sun's coming up. You kind of find out that there's no new way to implement that information. There's just the fact that you have the information, you're going to implement it at a high enough level where it's going to be successful or not. It's the same thing with working out with the athletes. There ain't no new way to do no push-ups. There's just the person who's going to do enough of them that they're going to affect their performance or they're going to affect the way their physique looks or not. So what I wanted to do was connect with some of my real estate investors, because I look at my investors just like the same way I look at my athletes. That with the stress that you're under to perform and with all the factors in place, it really kind of drives you down and kind of creates that self-doubt at times, that antsiness that you kind of need, almost like you're a dog chasing your tail, like, why can't I get a deal? Why can't I find the money? Why can't I get a deal? Why can't I find the money? It all boils down to the same thing. It's going to be how much action you take towards those things, and that's what I help people do. I help people close those deals. I'm going to help you find those deals, and I'm going to help you find the money too. And it's a little different than what you've been taught before, right? I'm out here on the beach. Like, me and my wife come out here every night. My kids play here. We live in Hawaii. So it's kind of one of those deals, like, if you're looking to kind of live the lifestyle that you want based on the information that you have and implementing it, what better place to do it is in Hawaii? What better place to have a coach live is to live where you want to be. So if you needed to come and see me, hang out, go through the coaching program, go through our training seminar, the seminars that we have set up, this is what you do. I help those guys overcome the obstacles that it takes to get where they've already told their family that they want to go. That's always been my thing. I'm passionate about that. And again, going back to it, really, I typically deal with guys that have been in the business for a while. Guys that already know that when they start going to some of the seminars and they say, hey, who's been successful? And the people that are raising their hands are looking around like, what the hell? It's the same information. Why aren't I having that success anymore? Your wife may be looking at you, right? Like, hey, look, you said we're going to be financially free. Or you may be financially free and you're taking the next tier step up in your investment career. Or you may be really just looking around and going, man, it's not what I want. I need to step it up. Why aren't I getting what I want, right? So what I did was I put together a program that's really set up to help you do those things. And we work hand in hand with all of my coaching clients, my real estate investors, and all the other people that are performing at a high level and get you past that mark. But you got to be willing to do whatever it takes to get there. This isn't one of those things where it's soft, it's coddled. That's been the biggest challenge that I've had about getting my trainings out to people, is because lately people want to be coddled. They want to be touched. They want to be stroked. They want all this done for them stuff. I'm going to be realistic with you. There is no book that I've bought that's bought a property for me. I've had to get my ass off the couch. I had to move forward even with the worry, concern, and doubt that I had in myself and the other people may have had in me. And I had to put that into action by betting on myself and taking my career, my investment, my opportunity to the next level. And I'll be honest with you, up front, it takes a lot of mental fortitude, and some guys just don't have it. The guys who don't want it don't have it. Everybody's capable. And that's what my coaching program is about. It's about teaching you how to do that, how to simplify those things. You're probably doing too much anyways, and that's what I wanted to connect with you on. So what I'm doing is reaching out to a couple of guys, like I said, real estate investors, guys preferably. I usually work best with guys. Our programs are lined up for that. We have a couple of different ways to go about doing that. And in those instances, you're a real estate investor, you've been in the business for a while, you've been to the seminars, you've been to all these things. What I'm doing is I'm looking for the guy that wants to take the information and move that stuff forward. I'm not looking for the guy who's just looking to play around and talk, find out what they can learn more. I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know to move information forward, and some of you may need some more how-to shit, and I'll send you there. But at the same time, the goal is to make you better. The goal is to make you unstoppable. The goal is to get you into a coaching program that actually allows you to finally close those deals, to spend more time with your family, to be on the beach. If you're going to come to a coaching program or come to some retreat with me and the coaching crew that you may join, it's going to be in Hawaii. Any trainings that we have, it's going to be here. I'm setting those things up so that way you can have more success and get the results that all of my other coaching students are having. So I want you to do me a favor. If this is something for you and you know it up front, it's not cheap, it's not free. It's one of those deals where the people who want what you are after are willing to do what it takes to get it. They're going to invest in themselves at a high enough level. So if you're looking for just some $200, $99 coaching program, this ain't it up front. I don't want people like that. I want people who want to win and they're willing to do what's necessary. They're willing to invest in themselves at that level. So if that is you and you know it, go to championdevelopmentacademy.com. There's a strategy session form there. Fill it out. I'll give you a free consultation. We'll talk. I'll find out where you are, what you feel like's not working. We'll try to get to the root of those things. And if it's a fit for both of us, then I'll offer you to come in. If it's not, then I'll at least get some free information as a conversation. I can kind of tell you what I think, and you can utilize that information or not. And let's be real. Most of the people that are just calling for information, I'll give you all the information you want, but you're probably not going to do anything with it, because if you would, you'd be doing something with the information you already got. So again, this is Vic, championdevelopmentacademy.com. Go there, fill out the strategy session form. You get a free consultation to talk about coaching, moving whatever you have on your plate forward so you can finally start to spend the time that you want to spend with your family, buying property, closing those $1 million deals, finding the money, doing all the things that you want to do, and growing yourself internally, because it all ties in together. If it ain't good, you're not going to be able to do it. All right? Again, Champion Development Academy, Coach Vic. See you soon. Thanks.